Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. We just found the rocket that Mobile's dad created, and we are getting out of this place. You see, I'm pretty sure how this all worked out is because those gangsters came looking for us at the tower, they started climbing the tower, we needed a way out without running into them, which I don't really understand because I'm pretty sure a dragon, a woman wielding a bazooka, Nina's useless, so I mean, I'm sure that those two could just take out those gangsters like with ease, but instead we had to do this tower scene, this epic rocket scene. And we launch and crash. And then we get another dose of Breath of Fire 3 humor here. Coincidentally, there's a book lying on the ground, and it just so happens to be the instruction manual. So here's the humor part that I was talking about. Whoops! There's only supposed to be one passenger. Also says to make sure the roof is open before takeoff, so... Alright. Well, you screwed that one up, so... Well, the rocket's ruined, thanks a lot. Alright, I guess she's got a point, let's move on. There's a dragon gene right there. Definitely want to pick that up after this fight. Oh, some lizards. You know, just because I'm feeling zealot, we're gonna blitz him. Because, I mean, I figure Rai's got 22 HP. God, that last blitz in that last video, did you guys... Oh, jeez. I'm actually gonna use blitz now. Oh, yes! Blitz! Oh, 58 damage? Oh, what? That tree just came out of nowhere. Oh my god, that move is so... That move is strong, man. Well, anyways. There we got the thorn gene. So, the thorn gene, I believe, when you add it to specific gene combinations, it's... I'm gonna rest and I'll explain the thorn gene. Basically, I don't believe that it does anything special other than it might add an ability or two to your skills or to your dragon attack list, but really what it's good for is the fact that it helps boost the stat modifying, so you become a little bit stronger and a little bit faster, and you get a little bit more defense. So if you did say Flame Defender Thorn, that's gonna have a little bit more strength than just Flame Defender. So the next destination we want to go to is the coffee shop. We can't pass here, so I figured we'd go to that then. And the coffee shop is the same place that we're going to meet that master with the qualification to have 15 weapons. Let me see my item count right now. I have, whoops, say that I equip a dagger and a pointed stick. That's why I stole those pointed sticks, by the way. And let's see how many I have here. I have 14. Now, that's not enough. However, right after this event, we're gonna pick up another. We're gonna pick up another item, guys. So we're at the coffee shop. We're gonna stop for a drink. You can already see another example of Breath of Fire 3's what is it called? I was gonna say the sprite theme that I was bringing up earlier. The fact that the guy behind me looks way different than everyone else, so you know that he's going to play some part in this game. And there they explained that Baleo and Sunder are blocking the road. Who would have thought? You look completely different than everyone else. Who would have thought that you're gonna come up and talk to us and... Okay, so he has some sort of relation to Momo. That seems kind of weird. Chrism ore to make crops grow faster? I don't think I'd eat those crops. I think if the government ever tried to push that, I don't know if I would eat the vegetables or anything like that. I barely eat my vegetables now. At the same time, I guess it's no different than what we do with our domesticated farming as far as animals go, but... anyways, I don't want to get into that. Oh, see, all she cares about is access to the machines. She's just such a gearhead. Alright, so it looks like that's our next destination is the plant. Well, I'll translate for you, Nina. We just got wrapped up in Momo's business. And we're going to the plant. We're going to be fixing some machines. From what I understand. Suppose she's right. Okay, so now that we have control of the party, we can talk to a couple people here. They don't say much. We're just talking about the plant. Weird experiments. Right up this hill is the master, Delonzo. I'm not going to talk to her right now because I don't have the 15 weapons yet. And I'm going to go get my 15th weapon, and I'm going to come back and talk to her. I'm going to show you where that weapon is real quick, too. And once again, Delonzo falls into that sprite theme that I was talking about. She looks like a total badass, so you know that she's going to be helpful. That she's going to play some sort of integral part in the story or help you out in some way. I'm telling you, if you look like a random Joe, just an average person, doesn't really mean much in the Breath of Fire 3 world. So now that we've done the coffee shop thing, we have access to a few places. We got a fishing spot right here. Sunder there is blocking the road, so you can't do anything about that. You can go into this spot in the forest, which is where I'm gonna head shortly. And you can go over here to the checkpoint. There's a lot of places. I think the last place you can go to, well, you can go to the plant, which is where we want to go. And you can go over to this question mark tree. It says, legendary Yggdrasil stands quietly, so that's Yggdrasil, and there's not much you can do about that right now, so let's just go over here, and at this place is where we're going to pick up our 15th item. There's no monsters up in here that are very new, they're just a bunch of goos. However, every once in a while you'll run into the very rare Goo Titan, and I say rare because he's one of the strongest of the goos. Only next to the Goo King, of course. But Goo Titans, if you run into them here, just run away because they will kick your ass. They're pretty strong right now. Oh, there's a bunch of lag right now. Okay, so just continue along this path and come up to a treasure chest, and in it we'll find the Scramus Axe, another sword for Ryu's. It's weaker than the Claymore, but because of that, I still have my dagger equipped. Because of that, we now have 15 weapons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna just go all the way back to the coffee shop to Delonzo, and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so I just entered the coffee shop here, and I'll run to the top of the hill and talk to Delonzo now that we have 15 weapons in our inventory. Go up here. What's up with this lag right now, jeez. Alright, what do you gotta say, Delonzo? Oh yeah, we want to become your apprentice. Now, if you came here and asked for her apprenticeship, if you didn't have 15 weapons, she would then tell you that, come back when you see me when you have 15 weapons. She is an awesome master. I'm gonna apprentice her to Momo and Ryu. I know, okay, so another thing I'll have to explain is that he's currently apprenticed with Bunyan. Now, I showed you guys a while back that to get skills from a master, you level up under them, then you return, and you ask, you know, after you've done enough training and leveling up, you learn certain skills. Now, I think Ryu has gained about 6 levels since he's been with Bunyan. Now, I can't go back to him yet, though, and learn those skills until a little bit later in the game. So what I'm going to do is actually, instead, just put him on Delonzo. But by doing so, those 6 levels that I gained do not go towards learning those skills anymore. Basically, what I'm saying is that if you want to learn the skills, then you have to level up, and you can't apprentice under another master in between that training. So what I just did, a lot of people will probably critique me and judge me and say, oh yeah, probably shouldn't have done that, you know, you should have just kept with Bunyan until you could go back to him and learn all the skills. But right now, I just want to level up with Delonzo under Ryu, mainly because of the fact that, I'll show you why real quick. I've always told you guys that I wanted to boost Ryu up with agility, and Delonzo's the first master that I'm going to be able to do so. So Delonzo's stat boosts here are +1 power, +1 agility, accuracy boost, and -1 HP and AP is -2. But the fact of the matter is, I'm pretty sure that by the time that I can go see Bunyan again, I'll have gained another 3 levels or so, and that'll be under Delonzo. So all I'm going to be really giving up, I mean, she gives +1 power, and the main reason why I did the whole thing with Bunyan is to gain, you know, power. So it's not like I'm losing it. The difference is 3 power that I'm giving up. Anyways, that's why I did that, and she teaches great skills. The reason why I put her on Momo too is because of the fact that I want to increase her accuracy, and that's a great boost. So that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, folks. Next time I'll go to the plant and, you know, figure things out and where to go for the plot from there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and sorry for the lag. I think I'm burning up my emulator a little too much. So anyways, take a little bit of a break, and we'll catch you next time.